Love yourself like your life depends on it, because it really does. Self-love is one of the cringiest topics that gets thrown around these days in, quote-unquote personal development spheres. But what does it actually mean? And how do you do it? And how, as a self-respecting Scottish man, can I be making a YouTube video about self-love? Those are the main questions that I am going to cover in today's video. Hi, my name's Jack. And for the vast majority of my life, probably since I was about 12 years old, maybe 11, I have definitely not loved myself. I've hated myself, actually, I would say. And it's been a long journey to figure out how to get this whole, self-love thing. But I think I'm definitely getting towards cracking it. And one of the main reasons I've cracked it is because I read this book by Kamal Ravikant, who's the brother of Naval Ravikant, who's one of the, greatest thinkers of our time. The book's called Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. And it's all about how to actually cultivate this feeling of love for yourself, and how fucking important that is in your life. After doing it, it's given me some of the biggest breakthroughs I've ever had in my life, and it popped into my head yesterday because I needed some of it myself, so I thought I would make a little YouTube video about it today. So what is self-love? Self-love isn't hiding under in the duvets and the self-care thing, fucking watching YouTube, eating Ben and Jerry's, and binge watching your favourite TV show because you feel a bit sad. That isn't self-love. That also isn't self-care, by the way. Self-care's fucking going to the gym. You lazy cunt. Self-love's also not this kind of egotistical, arrogant feeling of like, I love myself because look at how fucking amazing I am. Look at how beautiful I am. Look at how much money I'm making. Look at how many followers I've got on Instagram. I'm the fucking best. It isn't that. Self-love is like tapping into this deeper source that is not egoic in any way. It's not about separation. It's not about how amazing am I while other people are shite. It's this feeling of unconditional love that you have for like a dog or a baby or a child. This feeling of just total love. If you can feel that for yourself, then the fucking job's a good one. Now, through the ayahuasca, to be honest, I've actually discovered in the last year what it means to actually love. Because I thought it was lust in the past. I thought it was companionship. But what does it mean to actually love something? What I've discovered is that it is a vibrational frequency. It is a feeling that you can tap into within yourself. It's like a, warm, fuzzy feeling that you get inside that fills your entire body, fills your mind with positive thoughts. And most of your problems in life, I'm speaking to myself here, come from the fact that you do not know how to love yourself. I'm talking about the fact that if you've fully loved yourself and you felt truly worthy of love, you would never not go up and speak to that lassie. You would never not go for the promotion. You would never not try to launch your own business, because you would push yourself to do whatever you could, because you would feel unlimited, because love is unconditional and unconditional love is unlimited, and if you give it to yourself you feel unlimited. And I apologise in advance to myself and for how cringy all of this stuff is going to sound. It's kind of weird and embarrassing to talk about in public, but these things actually fucking work, and I tried them, and some of them are in the book, How to Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. Some of them are from other places. So here are a few tips in order to actually viscerally love yourself a bit more in your life. Number 1 is to go for a barefoot walk in nature. With your feet on the sand, your feet in the grass, hugging Mother Earth, and to repeat in your head so you don't sound like a fucking psychopath. In every step, I love you, name. I love you, Jack. Love you, Chad. I love you, Sarah. Whatever. And you just go every single time you do a step, you repeat, I love you. And you can do this for as long as you fucking want. And you should start to feel pretty good. It should start to tap you into that frequency, the vibration of that loving energy that you have inside yourself. If it doesn't, just fake it till you make it. Keep repeating it and you'll burrow it into your head. If you've been hating yourself for 20, 30 years, then it might take a bit of time until you start getting the first glimmer of sunlight, piercing through those black windows of yours. But just keep doing it, fake it till you make it, and it'll work out. I promise you it works. Number 2 is a meditation practice along a similar lines. So sit down, set a timer for 7 minutes, put on some of your favourite binaural beats or floaty handpan music in the background, and in every in-breath, imagine a golden ray of light coming in and infusing your entire body, and at the same time, say to yourself, I love you. I love myself. Whatever one works better for you. Just do that for 7 minutes. And let that positive energy and positive thought infuse every cell of your body. And I guarantee you again that you're going to start feeling better. Do this every morning for a month. And tell me you don't fucking feel better at the end of the month. Number 3. This is going to be an awkward one. It's going to be a bit weird. It's called mirror work. You know, you're going to stand in the mirror. You're going to look at yourself. You're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. You're going to clock yourself in the left eye or the right eye, whichever is easiest for you. You're going to fix onto that. You're going to maybe be, I don't know, as close as you can be to the mirror without it being weird, right? Maybe 6 inches from the mirror. And you're going to repeat again and again, out loud, either I love you or I love myself. Do that for 5 minutes until the timer goes off. And what you're going to experience is a somewhat psychedelic experience. Your face is going to start going all mad colours and changing shapes. You're going to start getting weird, like, dilutions of perspective, if that's even a word. And everything's going to start going a bit fucking mental. You should, at some point in this, start feeling this kind of like, zoom, sort of sensation. If you don't worry about it. Just keep doing it. And that's you telling your physical form, not just in your head, but your physical form, which is the thing we most normally judge ourselves about. You're telling that too that you love it. So there you go. There's 3 little quick tips that I fucking need to do as well, more often than not. I'm not saying I do this all the time. I'm not saying that it, it's just constantly 24/7 you're in this place of self-love. Actually, recently I've needed it more than ever. What I'm saying is that if you do these techniques consistently, you're going to experience a fucking magic. You're going to experience that everything in your life starts to open up. Everything feels good. You have love for everyone and everything. You just start doing everything effortlessly. People start fucking just gravitating towards you because you've got a twinkle in your eye. Self-love is the fucking key. And if you don't have it, then here's a few tips to get it. So give it a bash, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and leave a few comments.